The time is finally here. You wanted to hear about the summer routine, my healthy routine that all of you are very so familiar with. If you followed my Instagram or my social media during the summer in Karachi and going to Turkey and in Islamabad, you saw that I was doing some things that teenagers do not do in their lives, and it was I'm talking about the discipline, and I'm talking about having a routine, having organized, and how that's making you healthy. So without further ado, let's talk. So my day, waking up at around 7:30, sometimes even before, sometimes after, checking the social media, seeing if there are messages or things that people in Canada are communicating to me, because you see, I am still doing the consultations and advisory, so people want to schedule with me, people want to talk to me, people want to talk over phone call and message. So viewing that, then for a bit CNN, Al Jazeera, BBC, Geo News, Dawn, whatever. International and Pakistani news, and seeing what the day will bring, and doing some predictions according to constitution. Of course, I'm not a fortune teller. Constitutional predictions, legal predictions, political predictions, and sometimes even I like to see what the stocks are doing, even though I don't understand a lot about money and business. But now it's about 8 o'clock. I open my room, I get my room cleaned, and then I get ready and into a suit myself. Or sometimes I have breakfast in my sometimes drawing room, sometimes my living room in front of the television or news. Typically I like English Dawn newspaper or the Express Tribune. So both great English newspapers. So with them, and then after that, I eat in usually a jeans or t-shirt or my night suit, and then after that I get my suit ironed, get changed into a suit, get driven to the office. I get to the office at around 9 or 10, sometimes even to 11, depending on how much work I have to do at the home office. So I get to the out office, and I get there, I chunk my tasks. So photo editing, video editing takes about 2 or 3 hours. Then it's around 1 o'clock is lunchtime. So usually sometimes I go to either the good restaurants around the office, which are Espresso, Coco Chen, Dunkin' Donuts, not so much, but they do have some good stuff. There is also Chop Chop Walk and Bella Vita, and some local dhabas and local restaurants as well. But I mostly like to bring my food from home, and I usually mostly like egg salad sandwiches. But when I don't get them prepared at home, then I usually try to just one tea, sometimes green tea, sometimes regular tea as in chai, and biscuits, and sometimes saltish biscuits, sometimes sweet biscuits. So it's around 1:30. My lunch is finished. I take around half an hour. So lunch is finished, then I would usually go back into my room and then work on some more stuff. So before lunch, it's usually PR stuff, answering email, answering text messages and stuff like that, and video for photo editing. The next half, I just sit in my room, plan the rest of the day, and then we get I get someone to drive me in a car, and then I usually go to outside places, such I have to go do purchasing at markets. I don't mean malls, but I mean actual wholesale markets, industrial markets, places like that. Sometimes visits to different parts of the city, depends on where I'm being sent or where I need to go or where I want to go. Then let's say if I head out of the office at around 2:30, I would usually want to end my affairs from outside maximum till 4. I would never do 5, but sometimes that happens. So if I'm finished with the outside things at around 3:30, then I usually come back to the office, sit for a bit, and then go back outside and have a little walk in the office or in the nearby area. Then have a cup of green tea or something like that, and decaf, of course, not decaf green tea, but like decaf tea. And then then I get driven to home. Get home at around 4 on a good day, not so busy day. So 4. I get and then I do gym. So my gym is actually just the street across from my house. So I usually go there, and an hour, 1 hour of the gym, sometimes even less, but those are the lovely cheat days when I don't have to do an hour. So gym is done at around 5:15. Then I come back home, get changed into out of my physical fitness attire, and then usually into a jeans or t-shirt or casual shirt or jeans or something even traditional, depending on where I have to go next. So then I would have tea at home. I love having tea in my kitchen. It's a childhood thing that I've been doing, having tea in the kitchen. And sometimes tea accompanied with biscuits or high tea snacks or something like that. So after that, I would just sit in the home office for a bit, do work there, because people are always communicating stuff to me from back here, from Williams, from here, from my friends and stuff like that. And then after that, I would have to go somewhere outside, and I usually do sometimes to do more purchasing at times. Sometimes then it would be the mall purchasing time, or sometimes even to have tea just at a local restaurant or stuff like that. Then I would come back home. 8 is when I like to have dinner. In Pakistani culture, that is early, but that is what I love to do. Dinner at around 8, maximum 9, then go back into the home office, into the home office, and then work there, do some reading, newspapers, and just watch some. Actually, that's when the good political talk shows are coming, so that's when I like to do that. Then do a bit of constitutional studies or just any other study that I want to do. And then it's basically about time 10, 11 is when I just go get my home office closed and go into my room and then just watch Netflix, sometimes do reading, because I have 490 books in my home office that I have not read most of them. So I have to do that. Sometimes Netflix, sometimes give instructions to the team in Canada, and they sometimes give me instructions as well. I give them instructions, and it's always basically connected to my team here, even with my cell phone and stuff. There's a lot of networking, technological communication, technological connection between us. So I hope you have understood what my routine is like, and I want all of you to use #routine. I mean, not the hashtag, but use a routine, use a schedule, and that will make your life healthier. You will feel like you have accomplished things. Try it and then tell me how it goes in the comments box below. Do tell me. My email is also going to be downstairs, and other ways of reaching me. Thank you, and I hope you have learned something.